welcome to my channel. My name is Alice. I go by Hello Alice here on YouTube and I make art videos. And I am back today with another bullet journal video for you guys. I've had such great feedback about my bullet journal videos and I've been absolutely loving seeing all of your recreations on Instagram. It is super exciting for me to see that I'm giving you guys ideas and inspiration. It's really, really cool. So I'm going to be setting up my May bullet journal, which I'm really excited about. I just have been very out of my bullet journal this month. I really barely used it at all. I just got really stressed out and just kind of abandoned it, which of course made everything so much worse. So I'm excited to just sit down and sort of get back into the groove of bullet journaling and change some things up so that they serve me a little bit better this month. So I do have an exciting announcement, which is that this video is sponsored by Skillshare. So I'm sure you guys have seen Skillshare everywhere on YouTube lately. There's been a lot of YouTubers talking about it. And when they reached out to me, I was actually pretty excited about it because I have used Skillshare in the past. I paid for it myself back last year, and I signed up for Skillshare because I am a motion graphics designer. For those of you that don't know, that is my day job, and I was actually trained in 3D animation, so I was still learning a lot of After Effects on the job. So I signed up to Skillshare to look at some of their After Effects tutorials, and it was extraordinarily helpful. So if you don't know what Skillshare is and you're like, what are you talking about? Skillshare is an online learning platform. It has over 17,000 different classes in a bunch of different topics. So like I said, there's a bunch of motion graphics classes if you want to learn After Effects, which is such a fun program. There's illustration, there's lettering, there's video, photography, writing, there's so many different music, there's so much different stuff that you can learn there, and it's all uploaded by individual creators like myself. I know my friend Chloe Rose Art, I'll link her channel down below. She actually has a digital painting Skillshare class up. One day I would love to make one of my own, although I'm not really sure what I would teach. So it's a really great place, especially if you can't really afford art school, or you want to further yourself after art school, you want to learn a different kind of a medium or format. I think they are really, really useful. So it's also pretty affordable. If you do the year-long subscription, it ends up being less than $10 a month. So it's definitely something that's worth looking into. And Skillshare has very generously provided a little link down below. So if you click on that link, the first 500 people to use that link and sign up will get the first 2 months for completely free. So that's a really great deal if you want to try it out. You want to try 2 months. They're unlimited classes, so you can take as many classes as you want in the next 2 months. Summer break is coming up, so if you guys want something to do over the summer, sign up for that, get 2 months free, and spend all summer learning all of the things. And so what I decided to do with Skillshare was I looked around and I found a brush lettering tutorial. If you've been watching my bullet journal videos, you know that sometimes I complain a little bit that I'm not the best at brush lettering. So I decided to follow this brush lettering tutorial and try to see if it improved my brush lettering in the video today. So yeah, if you want to see how my brush lettering turned out and the rest of my bullet journal setup for May, then keep watching. And I'm going to stop talking now because I'm tripping over all of my words, and we're just going to jump right on into the bullet journal. So let's go. Okay, so the first thing I did was I started with my title page, and I decided after a little bit of thought to do a space theme for this month. I was originally going to do something fruity like pineapples or sliced citrus fruit, which I'll probably do in another bullet journal, but I was just really feeling the purples and the pinks and the blues, mostly the purples. So I don't know, I thought this would be a fun theme and I could do it all purpley and do, planets and moons and shooting stars and galaxies and all of that good stuff. So that's the theme that I chose. Quick little thing at the start of the video, I did decide to use a different angle this time. I normally film straight ahead, straight from the top when I do my bullet journal videos. I decided to kind of film from the side. I thought that you would be able to see what I was doing a little bit better in terms of my hand not getting in my way when I'm writing or doing things with the fine liner. So let me know what you think down below. If you like it more, if you hate it, just let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, so the title page, I did this little kind of circular thing, and then I did some planets and some moons and some shooting stars around it, and then I did a little bit of a galaxy. So the brush lettering tutorial that I watched on Skillshare was called Brush Lettering Made Simple by Type Stuff. One of the things that they mentioned was to use guidelines for your brush lettering, so marking down where the ascender goes and the descender goes and the X height, and I decided to actually put in the effort and do that this month, so I think that helped a lot, so thank you, Skillshare. Onto my monthly calendar page. This is again very different than what I normally do. I felt like I wanted a visual layout, so I went with a more traditional calendar layout with little boxes for every single day. I felt like this will be able to let me like visualize things a little bit better. I don't know, I just wanted to change things up a lot this time because I really didn't use my bullet journal last month at all. And then I wrote May, like repeatedly, May, all over some Galaxy washi tape that I have, and I actually got this washi tape from Wish. So that's kind of how I did the monthly page. And then the next pages that I did was my chores page and then my dailies page. So even though I loved my chore tracker from the past couple months, it wasn't working for me the way that I quite hoped, and it really does take a long time to set up. So this is a super simple page. There's not much decoration to it, but I brush lettered the word chores at the top, and then I wrote every single chore that I have to do, and then I just wrote the numbers 1 through 31 underneath, and then I will mark down on what days I do them, and I know which ones I'm supposed to do weekly and which ones I'm supposed to do daily. Like, I know that. So that way I can kind of see kind of the distribution, like if I do it like once every 5 days or once every like 10 days, like I'll hopefully be able to see the ones I procrastinate on more. And then I have my monthly chores that I do once a month down at the bottom with just a little dot next to them to fill in. And then I decided to do my dailies tracker. I did this a little bit different than how I've been doing them, again, simply because I just didn't want to write out all of the numbers again and do like all these mini calendars. It seemed like way too much effort. So I did a big chart, and then at the top I kind of did a little solar system. It is not our solar system. I didn't feel like doing that research. I just drew planets and added some rings around some of them and put in a little asteroid belt thing. And then at the bottom, I brush lettered dailies and decorated that a little bit with some galaxies as well. The next page I did was my mood tracker, which I almost didn't include because I haven't been using them, but because I haven't been using them, I decided to simplify it again. My kind of thought for this month was simplify and visualize. So I wanted things more visual and I wanted things more simple. So I just did a simple chart with bad, meh, okay, good, and best, and I am just going to draw little moons on each day corresponding to where it is. And then I put a moon like phase chart underneath. The next page was empty, so I decided to make it a misc page just for whatever notes or ideas or thoughts or whatever I want to use it for. So I made a little planet and I wrote misc around it like a little asteroid belt, which I thought was so cute. And then the last pages that I did were my weekly layouts. So my weekly layout was a little bit different this month. I decided to split it up onto 4 pages instead of 2. And I have one section which has an events list so I can see things at a glance, and then a large to-do list, which hopefully will be big enough because I'm going to put all of my to-dos on that list. And then over on each individual day, I actually created a time that is numbered from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then I have a section underneath that is just blank that is going to be like for notes or I don't know, just like random things to do with that day, like little notes, things like that. And the reason I did this was because I'm hoping that, again, if I visualize all the things I have to do in blocks of time, it will help me plan a little bit better. So again, I was really trying to visualize things. I also wanted to add a sleep tracker, but I actually forgot and I'm not really sure where I would fit it. So I might try to figure out a way to like track my sleep on the individual boxes. I'm not really sure. So that is it for my bullet journal for May. I think this theme is really cute, and I'm hoping that some of the changes I made will help me actually use my bullet journal this month. A huge thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. It really is a great website that I really like, so if you want to check it out, again, don't forget the link down below. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to join the Wonderland fam. I do upload new art videos every single Friday, and that is pretty much it for this video. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching, and as always, have a great rest of your day. Bye guys!